Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Vanessa Oracle Guidance. I am Vanessa and I am going to do a general love reading for Virgos here. So if Virgo is your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign, it could be your reading. If not, if you're dealing with someone who has that in their chart at these placements, you could still watch this reading. It could talk about you as well. Okay, so the energies can be reversed when I'm talking about two people in the story. So keep in mind it's general, so it might not talk about your personal story, but it could ring some bells and give you some guidance anyway. So watch and decide. Okay, so I'm doing a 9 spread card like last time. For those who were here last time, thank you for coming back. 9 card spread, past, present, future, and some oracle cards on the side. And what's new here is that I'm using a pick a card for the end of the reading, so you can choose a specific message for yourself. Okay, so let's get into the story now. Here in the past, okay, I'm gonna talk about singles first. If you are single, I can see in the recent past you were in your power, very, you had that driving force within you. You were very intelligent and smart about things, and going for what you wanted with passion. And you were like kind of a social butterfly, and you got involved with someone who, with time, appeared not to be exactly what they seemed to be. So there were some things that you were disappointed about. So you decided to withdraw from them because it wasn't exactly what you were looking for. So it's not so bad, but it's realizing that that person is not giving you like 100% of what you wanted. So it could be in regards to kids as well. If you have kids, or if that person has kids, it could be something with that as well. But yeah, things weren't so bad, but it wasn't like driving this passion within you further. That's what I would say. So you withdrew from that person and healed that, because I do feel like it made you feel kind of disappointed. So you had to deal with that, and now you're putting that behind, but you're nourishing some bad thoughts within you. You're not thinking very positively. Actually, this card is your main card for your reading, so that's why I'm saying this. It's the main energy for you this time. And Taurus had that as well for their reading. So if you're dealing with a Taurus, it could ring any better. If you have Taurus in your chart as well, it could be twice as strong for you. So yeah, but I do see that you're keeping things how to say, stable for yourself and your family. You're concentrating more on what you have and nourishing positive positive vibe for people around you. You have that kind of nourishing nourishing way about you. You're taking care of people, those who are dear to your heart. And yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. But even though inside you're not very positive about things, you're handling things, though. You're not letting yourself down. But I do see about your love life, you're not very very positive, even though in the past is in the past and you're moving forward. But yeah, it feels like if you're a woman, you could be thinking like all men are the same, or it's always the same kind of story that's unfolding. So you're not having like very hopeful thoughts about it. So, and in the future, you're trying to get out of that victoriously. You're trying to keep the upper hand on your love life. You're healing from whatever happened from the past for good. So you're releasing something here. But I see either you're choosing to deal with people who are not offering much because you feel that's all that there is anyway, or you're turning people's offers down. So to concentrate on your family life. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. If you are coupled, it could be that your partner has shown some darker sides, you know, some things that you don't like, some traits that you don't like about them, and you're kind of saying whatever, you know, and you're concentrating on something else, even though it's kind of making you feel tired, you know. It's like, yeah, whatever, life is this way, so you know, you don't feel very positive about the way your life could be. So you're living that, you know, as it is, but you're still nourishing that lack of fulfillment, you know, that's like of everything is great, or you know, you're not into that, you know, very positive mindset, and you're still taking care of your family or what you have, even with that person, but it's, you know, it's just for the sake of it, you know, of keeping the peace. And in the future, I see that you'll be looking for something a little bit different, and leave that pain behind, and by looking for something that is not very stable, that with other people could be like, you know, casual connections, or you know, something that is not fulfilling you anyway, but it's still different, and it kind of changes your, how to say, it kind of, you know, it's to feel a little bit of joy here and there with other people, or else you're not how to say, you're not accepting the offers of your partner, whatever they may do. It's not good enough, you know. It could be that as well. So that's the kind of vibe I'm getting here. So what you really need to do here is really changing your mindset to balance your life here, because you are very powerful and you are able to create whatever you want in your life. So this is a very good energy to have, and you as a Virgo person, you have a really smart way to go about things, and you are very intuitive as well. So with that, you could create a lot of things for yourself, and you really need to nourish something more positive inside, so you can spot what really makes you feel great, you know. Because I see in the past the sun in reversed, it's still a positive card, but it's not like the great achievement that you want, all the happiness that you wished for. There is happiness, but not enough for you. So yeah, I do see that you really concentrated on your family, so that comes quite strongly as well. You really want that, so you're trying to protect that. But in your love life, in your romantic life, you're not keeping your hopes very high, you know. So you should try and change that, so you can find what you want, you know. Maybe you're not looking in the right places, because you see in the future you have the Page of Cups reversed, so it's not something that you want in the end, you know, not for long term anyway. So yeah, but you are strong enough, because you can overcome everything you want in the future. I see that you'll be doing that and leaving the hurt behind, you know. You're clearing all that, everything that you have experienced before. So yeah, I really do see that you are a very strong person, and you can overcome this easily. and you're able to achieve a lot as well. So, you know, maybe you should take some time and assess what you really want and how you can allow that into your life, and let people get to that, you know, so they can understand what you want, and how, you know, allow them to give you that in some way, because maybe they don't know how to do and they're like kind of lost. So maybe you should direct them into giving you that. So, you know, maybe talk more, because maybe you're not talking enough as well. That could be the problem. Maybe you're keeping things inside and not telling anyone and nourishing those negative thoughts. So yeah, because the offers later could be positive if you do change your mindset, you know. So that could be really beneficial for you. So we'll have a look at the oracle cards. Here for the animal totem, we have the honeybee. Okay, so the message is: let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. To reap all the sweet things life has to offer you, focus on compassion and forgiveness. Compassion is empathizing from the bottom of your heart to the suffering and misfortune of another, while still taking a step back to avoid feeling overwhelmed by hurt and distress. As for forgiveness, it demands that you start by recognizing and accepting your responsibility on your judgments, instead of pretending that they don't exist, or to affirm that you know how to keep an impartial attitude in any circumstances. The next step consists in liberating yourself from this judgment. To do so, think of someone you have judged or criticized recently or in the past. Be sure that the first person that comes to your mind is the most appropriate to start with. Consider 2 or 3 critics you have made about them and summarize them in a single word if possible. Like egoistic or cold. Find a quiet place, go within, and look for this part of you that is the mirror of the one you have judged in the other person. It can be an obvious characteristic or not so strong aspect. You could identify it by recalling moments in which you have had behaviors close to those that you have criticized. When you have discovered this part of you, simply tell it, I love you and I forgive you. Repeat this sentence 2 or 3 times, if necessary, and acknowledge the emotions that arise. In the following days, consider all of the sensations that arise and that can be linked with the experience. Practice this at least once a day for several days and observe what happens. Okay, so this talks about really, maybe you feel that people are not up to your standards. Maybe it's not asking you to lower your standards, but maybe let them come up to yours, you know. As I was saying, it, you know, maybe you're too quick to judge people, or, you know, it could be that aspect. But also, you know, it maybe you're judging people because of what they've done in the past, but give them a chance to do better. You know, everybody can do better if they want to. You just need to assess if they are really wanting to do that, and you know, see if they come up to that and really prove to you that they can do it. Maybe instead of, you know, not forgive them and stop them from, you know, in their track, so when they're trying. So yeah, maybe here you need to be more flexible about that, you know, because nobody's perfect, and you know, you could get some good surprises, you know, if it's encouraging, you know, if people feel that you're not open to receive what they have to offer. If they try to do better, you know, it's not gonna work. So, you know, they're gonna be discouraged. So, you know, make sure that you are encouraging for other people to show you that they will do good by you, you know. So yeah, and forgive what happened in the past. I do see that you're getting towards that, because as you release all the deception and the grief that you have within, it's also about forgiveness. You can't grieve and not forgive. It's really, you know, or else you put the past behind, but you keep that negative thought pattern inside of you. So really, it's about forgiving to go into a better place. So yeah, and let people show you that they care, that they want to do better, that they, you know, they need to be supported for that, you know, really. So that's what I'm getting here. So next, the next card is the Rainbow Light from the healing card, healing oracle cards. Okay, so it says, if you have a rainbow light child in your circle, know that they will pass on to you a huge amount of their knowledge. These kids have very high vibrations and they remember their past lives. The new generation of kids is even more skilled and able to become excellent mediums, clairvoyants, and healers, energy channels, spiritual consultants, because they have very high vibrations and they remember very well their previous lives on Earth and elsewhere. This card says that you have an excellent contact with children, and your question is based on the relationship you have with them. It is possible that it is linked to your own kids or a kid in your family. Whatever the case, a child from your circle will give you important teachings linked to your spiritual path. Rainbow light kids have a very important task to accomplish on Earth. They are the light holders. So this card could also mean take care of your inner child. Draw, listen to films for kids, play, dance. Your inner child needs to awaken. Your life mission is to work with children. You will soon become a parent. So yeah, you know, maybe you should embody that childlike approach, you know, not expecting anything, but just being in that discovery mode, and let your feelings, you know, take the front of the stage here, you know, and really enjoy what's coming your way instead of analyzing what is coming from other people, what is their intentions, or you know, what will come out of what's happening, or you know, just enjoy the present moment, let down your fears and your negative thinking, and it will do well for you, you know. So yeah, and if you have children around you, I do see that you're really focused on that as well, but your inner child, it should be very well nourished, and you are capable of doing that right now. So just go ahead and do that, I would say. Next, oh, by the way, this card, Taurus had it as well, so I was really surprised to see you had the main card and this one that came up. So it's probably something for the earth signs at the moment. So next card, support, from the butterfly deck, from Doreen Virtue here. So this card says, you received this card because you've been accustomed to doing everything yourself, and now it's time to request and receive help. This is a valuable life lesson that will allow you to grow in every area, so think of it as an investment. This card indicates that it's time for self-honesty, in which you admit to yourself that there's one or more areas where you'd benefit from getting assistance. This is not the same as telling yourself that you've done something wrong, though. It's just that many parts of life require a team approach, with people pulling their strength to help each other. So yeah, maybe you're doing too much by yourself, you know, because maybe you're thinking that you know how to do things, and you may, as I was saying earlier, that's strange, but I do see the link here. maybe someone is doing things but you don't feel that it's enough, or it's not done well, or maybe you're not really helping them to help you. It's so you really should team up with them and encourage them, and let them support you if they're trying to do so. And if not, another person trying to do that, let your friends or your family help you. You shouldn't be doing things all by yourself. Let people help you. It feels good because you're sharing things with others, and that is some kind of fulfillment in the end, because when you do things with other people, it creates memories, it strengthens bonds as well. So let them do that, and show that you want that as well. It's very important. You need to reach out if you're too closed off, mentally. If you're too closed off, that's not gonna help. So people will not dare to approach you. So yeah, let people help you and be there for you. So next we will be doing the pick a card. So number 1 here, number 2, and number 3. Okay, so you can pause the video now to choose your card, and I'm gonna start reading the cards now. So card number 1, it's talking about manifesting projects. Okay, here, and it's talking about next month. So it could be either the message or the time frame here that is relevant to you, to your question or to your situation here. So keep that in mind, and sometimes it is linked. So the message for manifesting project is: you are entering an energy of manifesting project, meaning an energy in which everything will consolidate. You are going towards a relationship in which two persons will put into place a healthy and solid foundation and will grow together hand in hand. You will have many common projects, may it be a wedding, moving in together, or buying something. You will have both your signature on an important document. Anyway, you are entering a new energy in which you will be able to manifest all of your romantic projects. You will soon create the family life you've always wanted, and very soon you will have the family cocoon you imagined, very present and anchored in your life. If you are single, know that the next encounter you will make will enable you to manifest all of your romantic projects, because you will be exactly on the same page. If you are connected to a person, but things are complicated, your guides are asking you to keep the faith, because your projects will soon fall into place. Anyway, you are entering an energy of building and stability with someone who will be in the same energy of engagement as you. So yeah, if you let people enter your life, if you're single, and do that, so it could talk about support and doing things not only by yourself and forgiving your past, and so you can start fresh. It could be very beneficial for you because someone will enter your life soon. So that is very great for you here. Yeah, so you really need to, change your thought process here and stop being so negative, and maybe you're too demanding as well. So, keep in mind that maybe what you expect is not what will make you happy. So keep that in mind. Remain open to possibilities. You could be very surprised by what comes your way. So, next month gives you a little time to work on yourself on that. Well, if it's for next month, but anyway, in the future, someone will be able to walk hand in hand with you. That card is saying that to you. Okay, so for the time frame, it's talking about next month. So it says, your guides are telling you that you can be proud of yourself because you have walked a long way on your path during this year. You have succeeded in putting many barriers down that you had within you, and you have most of all succeeded to channeling your energies and your fears to go towards building and to give a real completion to your hopes and projects. Your guides are telling you that you are in an energy of romantic success, and it is why many things are falling into place for next month. You will receive the important signs. You will make the encounter you are longing for that will give way to a real renewal with the person you hold in your heart. Anyway, next month, you will get the answer to your question and the completion of your hopes. Renewal is coming into your romantic life, so keep the faith. Yeah, so maybe at the moment you're not very hopeful, but you need to be, because things are gonna change. But allow that person that you're thinking about, or it could be your partner or someone you're wanting to be with, let them come to you and, offer you some gestures toward you. So, because you are in your power, you know what you want, you know how to do things, and maybe you're thinking too much about how you want things to be. So yeah, give some way to possibilities and keep the faith. Things will happen for you. Okay, so that's that for card number 1. So let's move into card number 2 here, which is about routine. Goodbye routine. Okay, and it's talking about the month of June. So it says, for the message, it says, you are entering an energy that will enable you to experience new things, and most of all to get in touch with yourself. Your guides are telling you that you are moving towards a relationship with someone who will not be the boring kind and who will take you out of your comfort zone. You will soon be in a new energy that will enable you to be out of a waiting game and stagnation. Routine is vanishing from your life. You will travel a lot because of your little hurt. The hurt. I hope I'm saying it right. Not the hurt, the hurt. Anyway, your guides are telling that you are closing a chapter of your life that was stagnant and that you will experience good things. You are going for new enthusiasm, and foremost, you will feel dynamic and playful. A new captivating chapter is opening for you, along with a newfound vitality. So that's great. Yeah, maybe you're trying to nudge someone to get things moving and towards something that you want, because things are stagnant and you're not completely happy. That could be why the sun is reversed here. You want to create something. This card is, in the recent past you wanted to create something, but it was not really happening, and then you decided to let it be and give up on that, and for now you're nourishing what you have that you like, or the people that you care about, or your cocoon, I would say. And but you will try to push forward something in the future, and leave behind what you don't like, and go for fun. If you have a negative mind, you go for fun, find some fun somewhere. It could be in a romantic way, or trying to do new things that you like, but it's not long term. It will just help you feel kind of stable, so in your mind anyway. So yeah, I do see that you need to change your mind. Yeah, I'm repeating things, but like I'm like a broken disc or something. But yeah, routine is not gonna be part of your life soon, so you should really be you should really keep in mind that things can change, and it will. Don't push for it, just let it happen. It's allowing things to come into your life, and could be with the person you're with a person you have in mind, or with a person you don't know yet. So don't be so rigid, because I do feel that energy of being rigid and knowing what you want and wanting only that and not going astray, and yeah, let it be, and enjoy things, and you will see a lot of good things happening little by little, and yeah, you'll get out of your rut here for sure. So for the time frame, it's talking about June, which is not that far away, even if you're thinking, oh shit, like 2 more months. No, it will go fast, I promise. So it says, your guides are telling you that everything will start to fall into place in your romantic life from the month of June. You must wait for that month for everything to happen for you, for your little hurt. It is that month that will bring you a renewal and the changes you are hoping for. From then, things will fall into place naturally, and you won't have any more doubts nor fears, because you will feel protected and at peace with yourself and with your soulmate. There will be a real communication and a real complicity between you two, but all of this will happen from the month of June. If you are far from this time period, you still have a few endeavors to finish so you can complete your emotional evolution. But your guides are with you, and within 12 days, a very important sign will be presented to you, so keep the faith. Yeah, so start to work on yourself during this time until you get to June, so you are ready to receive all these good things, your life is supposed to change, so in a good way. So really, you need to work on yourself and enjoy more the day-to-day things and prepare for something good to happen later. It will happen, so don't worry about that. Worry about what's going on now and how you can enjoy your life more. So when something really great that you like will come, you will really, really enjoy it. And it's by enjoying the moment as well that you attract more things that you enjoy. So, for those who know a little bit about the law of attraction, even though it could be called anyway anything, it's something that is very logical, because what you focus on is what you see first. So, you tend to not see what you're not focusing on. So, that's something natural, I would say. So let's move to card number 3. It's talking about travels and geographical distance, and it's talking about next month. So all of your cards are very soon, Oh, and what I want to stress is all these cards from this deck are not positive, okay? So, well, not all very positive. So you have very great cards here. So really, you shouldn't worry about it. Just keep your mind in check and do the work. It's all about enjoyment. So it says, your guides are telling you that your soulmate doesn't live close to you or that they travel a lot. Whatever the case may be, there is a geographical distance between you, but it is not preventing the relationship to happen. This will enable you to take the time to know each other and work on this relationship. If you have met someone but they live close to you and they don't travel, then they are not your soulmate, but someone who is on your path, so you can move beyond the last step to be completely ready for the great encounter you are longing for. Because, as you well know, nothing happens randomly. Anyway, these travels will happen in regards to your romantic life, as you will travel together. Either one of you or both. Either one of you or both of you will be passionate about trips and discovery of new horizons. If you are waiting to move to bring together a relationship with your soulmate, know that the endeavors will happen without any hassle. Your romantic life is at a turning point towards new places, far from your present home place. So, so either you are with someone, you will travel a lot and do new things. So these cards are kind of all connected somehow, so maybe all of them could talk to you, but the one you picked will be probably more will be predominant in your life. It could be that as well. But this card, yeah, it really says that someone, will come soon into your life if you're single, and you will do lots of travels, and it doesn't need to be far travels, but it could be lots of small trips, or discovering new things, new horizons, something that is out of your day-to-day life, and it will be very enjoyable, and for you it would be like something that you really wanted to do. So in regards to that, if you are living with someone, this might not be the relationship you are longing for. So that might be what you realized in the recent past, and then you're trying to decide and see what you want to do. So but you need to have your sorry, you need to have your frame of mind really positive, because even though if you're leaving someone, that could be as well, moving forward, leaving behind what's not serving you and going towards something better, and with more passion, and leaving the hurt behind, the deception. So the new offers would be positive for you. You need to change your frame of mind as well, because this is really talking about a great possibility of meeting someone new that is really, really matching your energy. So that's what I would say about this card anyway. And if you're single, or if you're with somebody, or else if you're with somebody and you really feel that this person is your soulmate deep down, that there's no doubt about it, but things have gone a bit down, it could pick up just. And keep in mind as well that things could change, but you need to change your internal thinking. Okay, so the 15th of next month, that's for the time of this card, it says, your guides know that you are waiting for something important for your romantic life. Maybe news from a person dear to your heart, or an encounter. Your guides know that you are waiting for a renewal, and that you feel deep within you that something is about to happen. They are telling you that they are secretly working behind the scenes so everything unfolds in the best way possible. And they are telling you that things will start to move forward from the 15th of next month. You will then enter an energy of renewal. They are telling you that the beginning of this renewal will be hesitant, but they will surround you with a new blessed energy. Two very important signs will appear to you before this date. They will enable you to keep the faith in your romantic future, but it really is from the 15th of the next month that you will get the positive answer your little heart's hopes. Okay, so yeah, you will get two signs before mid-month, next month. So to show you that something is about to happen. And the signs might be bigger as you change your frame of mind as well, because if you're focused on negative things, you might miss them as well. So the signs, we have them pretty much all the time, as we ask, we always receive them, but sometimes we're just not able to see them as well. So that's my own personal view on that, but I do see for myself that's what I kind of recognize, but something, what did it say? Your guides know that you're waiting for that, and you can't stand anymore to be in that kind of stalemate. So something will change. It will be very positive, and keep the faith. It will happen soon. So it could be in regards to travels. Something will make you very happy. It could be about hiking, doing some sports outdoors. It could be going on a holiday, or whatever the case may be. I know we're in the time of lockdown, so might not be exactly now, but it could be in another way, you know. It might not be only physical. Maybe, you know, in your mind, you know, you'll be very creative and you will feel like you're traveling in some ways, you know. So with your person. So yeah, so that's what I got for you here. Let me know what you thought about the reading, if it resonated. You know, you can always ask questions as well and tell me what you want me to improve. If you feel that there are things that needs improvement, you know, I'm really open to critics. So, you know, don't hesitate. I know my accent is sometimes a bit stuck, but yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. You know, don't forget to have fun, all right? So until next time, I wish you all the best and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.